Sorry guys, I'm rushing in. I'm rushing into this stream early. We might stream for a while, we might not, but I'm rushing in early. I still have to share it in Discord and everything. I don't even know if I put it on Twitter yet. Step in now, not later. They are such disgusting fucking creepers. Okay? They are creeps. They are creepers. They are window peeping creepers. Listen, they're doxing right now, currently. Remember what I said when we started to send this shit to YouTube? Said it's going to take a while. We're going to have to be diligent and hope that this stops. The whole goal is to have the entire thing stop. All the doxing and threats so that people can get on this platform and give an opinion. And what do but dox again? Now, the person they doxed is in my live chat. Are you okay if I talk about it in a little more detail? Please let me know in the chat. So I'll wait and see. You know, I don't want to get into too much detail unless you give me permission. Since you're here, it's excellent because, you know, I can ask you first. But okay, thank you. Nonsense. They doxed Nonsense. And if Nonsense hadn't have done a stream just a little bit ago, shown her face and said hello to all of us. And by the way, beautiful blonde, just like the rest of the people Molly and the others like to target. If Nonsense wouldn't have shown her face and actually talked about it, I most likely would have came in and been a lot more vague. But you know, I'm just kind of discuss things for a second. Listen, I need all of you. I need you to be active. You don't have to sub to me. You don't have to like my content. We all of us creators need to get together and set a day during the week where we can get all of our audience members to tag team YouTube on Twitter with us with a post that contains all of these doxings and a description of the rest of them. Okay? I am going to go into detail. I'm going to show you some posts. I'm going to show you what some people are saying about this. I'm going to give you a lot of my opinion here. But a message to every creator out there, I don't care if you have 100 subs. We all need to get together, set a date and a time, and then for 24 hours after that, we all need to go to Twitter and tag team. If you don't have an account, you can make one and then just log right out of it when you're done. And we need to tag team YouTube on Twitter with our links to all of the stuff they've done. Betty, Bullhorn Betty, Molly Golightly, Justin, LB, and the rest of their crew that is involved in all of this garbage. Whether it's doxing, vet bashing, fraud raisers, attacking and lying and going and targeting incitement towards people in the audience. Because we need to have a push due to the fact that they just did this today. We need to have another push out there. And if we do this and we all become active with it, we will have a result. We will get their attention. And then we'll make enough noise. And this is the proper way to do this. This is how you properly get a hold of Team YouTube and actually get them to help with something. And that way they can go and tell us yes or no. Is this allowed on the platform? Are these creators allowed to stay here when they do this over and over and over and over and over? Now, I know it's going to suck. It's going to be a little bit boring, but I'm going to have to tell you what they've done, what each of them do, how they do it, how they incite their audience, certain people in their audience, not the whole audience, but a certain group of in their audience to go and do this stuff for them. And then, of course, go into details about what happened today so far and what I think about the people that have come out and talked about this. Let me give you an example. And this is just an example. I'm going to be nice enough to actually read Penelope's entire post on her community tab or wherever she put it. I'm going to read it. Also, mods, Cherie, all the mods, if you see anything else about this, put it in the Molly room. So if anything is breaking, if there's any more details, put it in the Molly room, okay? For me, please. And throw it in general also. Let me give you an example. Penelope put a post out. We are going to read it, but before we get there, I was told that Penelope said, I do not want to be blamed for this because I didn't do it. And then she put out some details and said that someone had emailed her, I believe she said yesterday or earlier today or something. Someone had emailed her all of Nonsense's details. So instead of her informing Nonsense and helping with contacting the police and giving them the email and the header information where they can actually identify who it is sending this around, you are not allowed to do that. It is not only creepy, it's weird, it's perverted, it's obsessive. You are a window peeping creeper if you're doing this stuff. You are literally obsessing over these people that you claim to hate, right? And the only reason they're doing it is because they want to intimidate. We have shown hard evidence, this community, when we started coming into it, I've shown you all the hard evidence that they dox. After they dox you, they start to DM you and attack you and threaten you. And when that doesn't have an effect, that doesn't scare you away, and you get up there and you still talk about them, you still criticize them, then they go after your family or anyone they can find. And they just do. And then if they can't find anything there, like, you know, they start lying about you. They start making stuff up. And they slander and they libel and they do all this insane shit. Now, it used to be we could get up on this platform and people didn't want to look like that. Like Molly and Betty and Justin. They didn't want to look like that. They didn't want people to look at them. They had a little bit of like normalcy to them. They had a little bit of like empathy towards others, right? I'm going to tell you now, whether or not any other creator helps me, I am going to set a date. Again, we are going to tag Team YouTube. Again, I'm going to give them my initial report and update it and demand that they give us an answer, whether they will allow somebody to do this on the platform or not. And if they answer not, which they have to because all of it violates every single terms of service out there, then they must act. And we know as soon as we get a hold of, you know, there's levels of response at Team YouTube. And right now, I'm working with basically entry level, and I have been for months. And if we can tag Team YouTube enough, and all at the same time, we can probably get a hold of a higher level at Team YouTube that can actually act. And yes, I am still talking about the other creators that I've reported, who I don't talk about. You guys know who they are, right? You know who the 4 are plus Bullhorn Betty plus LB. What they've done needs to be addressed. They know what they're doing is slander and defamation and threatening, and it's wrong. This is the real defamation and slander that's out there. This is the real threatening people and attempting to scare people and their family members to where they don't speak on YouTube. That's what this is. They are prolific. It's not that they do it every once in a while when they get mad. They have dug on nonsense ever since nonsense first started talking. And finally, they've gotten through and doxed so many people that they managed to get the, right dox. And so nonsense went ahead and showed her face and said hi to everybody. And if nonsense, was maybe if nonsense had a family member or herself or someone else, and they, have a government job, or they maybe like work in a corporation that can't have this kind of thing happen because if people swarm them, they're going to lose their job or something, then they'd have to leave. I've seen this a million times. I've watched people get doxxed and never see them again on the platform over and over and over and over. We've been through different communities where these people do this. We've watched entire creators, 28,000 subs, banned off the platform. Sather, 300,000, banned off the platform. Praying Medic, 658,000, banned off the platform. It took a year and a half, but they got banned, didn't they? Are they there? Go look, see if they're there. They're on BitChute. They're on BitChute now. Barely getting an audience. Used to sit here and get hundreds of thousands of views. And I could name a bunch more. And yes, they were banned for all this same shit. All the same stuff. Exploiting the audience, doxing the audience, threatening people. All this. That's what they were banned for. So they want to act like it's no big deal they do this. That's why they delete the videos. So let's go ahead. I know I've rambled on too much. I've given you guys time to come in if you want to come in. Hear me out. I will set a date after I meet with my mods for next week's the holidays. We're going to do it after Christmas, before the new year. So it'll be next week, not this week. And we are going to tag team YouTube, but this time, instead of me just going out and doing it, I'm going to get as many other creators. I'm going to give us a week and a half to go out and ask any other creator we can. Hopefully somebody with a big Twitter following or a big YouTube following. Maybe they'll just do a community post for us and ask people to help us. Or maybe we can get a hold of Keemstar. He's DM'd me before. I can still DM him back. Maybe I can ask him if he can just help us get a report into a higher team at YouTube, a higher level at YouTube, a higher, This is important. Now, I'm going to explain why it's these people that's responsible for this, how we know, what they've done, and I will tell you, my response to Penelope. So Penelope says that she got an email with all of nonsense. Why didn't you contact nonsense like an adult? And then why didn't you contact the authorities, provide that header so that they could figure out who's out there sending that stuff around and actually charge them? Because that's what's going to be happening with these people at some point. We all know it. This is like literally watching people form a racket in a business, back in the day long ago. And the people in the city are sitting there like, these guys are going to end up fucking, going to prison sometime real soon, and just sitting back and watching, waiting for it to happen, filing reports, and then bam, here it goes. They're gone. This is a YouTube, hear me, listen to what I'm saying, YouTube criminal enterprise. They are breaking the TOS to a criminal level where they could get banned for it, and they're doing it prolifically. We're talking like every week, at least a couple people, if not every day. And they protect each other, lie for each other, and they help each other. They delete their videos after they do it. They'll do it right on stream and then delete their videos. The most like put together thing that I have. Oh my God, my Liver King video actually did really good. What happened? I thought it was only going to get like a couple hundred views. It did really good. Good. Go watch my Liver King video when you get time, guys. It's actually really good. He's a fraud. But we've got the video evidence. We've got the video evidence for Betty. We've got the video evidence for Molly. We got the video evidence for all of them.
Oh, I'm going to dox the out of this person.
They do it on stream and then delete their streams. Well, then why aren't you showing their clips? Here it is. I've been showing their clips for months. You literally get their viewers that stumble in here and say this stuff to us. I didn't see him do that. I can't find it on her channel. She deleted it.
I'm gonna f this person up.
She did. She didn't not. She did it right after this. Look at Justin. Look at Justin. This is one out of, I don't even know what, 100 clips. I just showed you clips of Betty. Betty went and tried to dox burnt toast, like insanely. Do you know what just happened? You know what just happened? Yesterday or the day before on Twitch? It's going to blow your mind. A prominent creator did a very surface level dox, okay? A very surface level one. And the entire community, creators with millions of subscribers, made videos about it. Her name is Nadia. People with huge numbers of subs and shit made videos about this. 1.6 million subs. And you know what his video? You know what his look, right here. Nadia doxes a viewer. So this is XQC. He got pissed. He talked about it. And 2 million subs. Asmongold, 1.6 million. Cavos, right? So this is a Twitch streamer, and she did what Molly does on stream, but she did it literally in the most surface level way, right? She didn't do what Molly does, where she sits there and like harasses the living shit out of people for hours, sending her audience all after them, doxing them, showing pictures of their homes. None of that. And did that community stay silent? Hell no. I'm showing you right now. All of them are putting out videos about this. You know what they're saying? Let me find one. Let me find one. Is it
There's
this
been
one?
some dramas that have happened over the past day or so.
Look, I know you guys don't watch this guy. Just hear what he has to say. I'll only play it for like a minute, okay?
So there was like this weird guy. Maybe I can watch it right now.
I got the wrong one.
Is there an article about this? Asmongold says people should report Nadia and get a permaban.
I don't know. Yeah, I think everybody should report her channel, and I think she should get banned, perma, for sure. At least like for a few months.
The entire community talked about her just sharing a name. All she did was share a name, and then she shared it in a snarky way, in a very sarcastically snarky way, and her audience went and started spamming the guy, right? She gets banned, and the entire community speaks out. We have to do this. Or we've been watching since we first took the report to Team YouTube. We have seen them dox. How do I even count? How do I even count it? 30 people, 40 people, 50? It's hard to tell. In just a few months, I was sitting here going over the report, pulling all of the clips live, getting it together, and my people flood into my live chat, as you remember, and they said, "She doxing someone right now." I clicked on her live stream and I put it down on my other screen so that you guys couldn't see it, so that it didn't show what she was doing. And she was holding up the woman's house, holding up the woman's face, talking shit on the woman, insulting her, putting her down, speaking her full legal name, telling her audience where she lived and where she's at and all this. These people then have to literally nuke all of their online stuff, and they have to change their phone numbers, and they got to hope that they call CPS on people. They send fucking pizzas and food to people, and they don't pay for it, because if they paid for it, I'd be like, dude, send it here. That reminds me, oh my God, have I even shared my pay link or told you to like the video or anything? Hey guys, I have to do that when I'm live. I have to. Hit the like button for me. It helps my videos get out to more people. YouTube just sent me a bunch of like these little notices saying that we're doing really good and they're really impressed with everything. We just hit 1 million views a few days ago. So do me a solid, hit the like button, hit the sub button. I should have said it earlier. And if you do want to support me, YouTube doesn't pay us for a couple more days. Like, we've got 2 days, basically. So if you want to support me right now on PayPal, it would help immensely, but it's completely optional. And I just let you know that. So here's the link in the chat. PayPal.me/unirock. If you want to support, please consider it, because like I said, it is the last couple days of the pay cycle. So, you know, we're all broke right now, or we're all just sitting here, you know, with no spending money. So, you know, you don't have to. I'll be fine. I'll make it if you don't. I'm just giving you the option. There we go. I should have, well, how long I've been live? 20 freaking minutes. I should have just did it when I started, and I didn't. I was pissed. I'm pissed off. I don't like going live when I'm mad. I usually don't. Yes, I give you some reactions when crazy things happen. That's not me getting mad. You know, like me showing you an angry reaction to something or a passionate reaction. That's not me getting mad. That's me talking to you and everything. I'm legit angry about this. This is our business. This is where we work. You want to sit and disrespect us and act like this isn't our job, but you're going to sit there and talk about how you're business women. They did that. Yesterday, I showed clips of Boo Boo Betty and Molly sitting there literally talking about how they're business women. Business women? Are you kidding me? No one respects you. No one cares about your opinions. They go to watch you guys to see you act crazy and dox. When it comes to Betty, they go to see a freaking like dangerous person have angry outbursts every 3 minutes. You know what we found out last night? Do you know what we found out in the stream yesterday? It blew my mind. It blew my freaking bandana off my head. Betty has an extensive record where she has literally took someone she lived with and abused them by pushing, broke all the stuff, just starts smashing shit in their house. Not her house, their house. Starts pushing them. They fall over. She pushes them until they fall over because this person was not fighting back. It's all in the report. The person falls down, is completely helpless, hurts his arm really bad when he falls. And so he's like, oh, jumps on him, punches him right here, knocks his front teeth loose. Blood gushes everywhere. And then as he's bleeding and as he's in immense pain, starts choking the man until he almost lost consciousness. And then she came to or whatever and let go of his neck, stood up, put a knife to her arm and said, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. Put the knife down. The cops got there, got arrested. When she's being driven away in the cop car, maybe it was the other incident where this happened, or maybe it was this incident, but she was telling the cops she was going to kill him. That his dead body was going to be laying out by the road. This is all factual. This is not my opinion. This is not a lie. This is what it says. Okay? And what else was it? Oh, then she started threatening the cop's life. And she said, I'm connected. I got people and I can have him killed and I can have him be dead. You know, she started getting all crazy. In another incident, she walked onto property where she was trespassing and starts screaming and yelling and threatening people. So the cops arrest her and find 5 pills of ecstasy and a bunch of coke in her pocket. And I'm not talking about the kind you drink. Then they found scales in her pocket with a bunch of coke residue on it. In another incident, she runs up to a backyard that she's not allowed to be in. She immediately trespasses. She's previously been told she's not allowed there. Goes up to the back door because she's a ninja, a peanut butter and crack eating ninja. Peanut butter and crack sandwich eating ninja. I said that wrong. Bangs on his door. He calls 911 and she gets in trouble for trespassing and all this other garbage. And that is only like, what? Okay, that's 3 to 4 incidents out of 42. So that's not even what? 10. It's not even 10%, is it? Not even 10%. And these motherfuckers get up on the screen, exploit these infants who've lost their lives, exploit these people, these families, and other people that are experiencing tragedies, and they want to get justice. They want to get justice. The most unjust people on the planet want to lead you in a justice crusade? Hell no. The reason they're doing it is for money. And then in order to protect their racket, they go and try to dox anyone out there that speaks against them. And they did it again today to a massive fucking degree. Now, some of their supporters are going to say, how do you know it was them? Well, let me tell you how I know it was them. Let me explain it, because it's logical and makes sense and it's truthful. And then maybe we'll actually do a show that's entertaining instead of a shitty one like this. I support nonsense. I support nonsense. I do not support people that will sit and harass and stalk. I do not support people that will go around like the creepy window peeping pervs they are, disrespecting other people like this, and then putting on the face of, I'm such a reporter and I'm such a good person that you can give me all of your money. And then they swear they're not going to use it to do any of that stuff, right? I mean, shit, man. One of the most worrisome things about people donating to people that are doing the shit they do, people will say, I wonder what they're going to use that money on. Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe that Coca-Cola Classic and them scales have something to do with it. Who knows? Let's get into it. I'm angry. Ooh, I'm pissed. And listen, I know some of you guys don't have rocks, so let me go ahead and I'm going to give you guys some. Rocks are just a free, completely free currency that you get when you watch my show. I can give you bonus rocks, though, like I'm going to do in just a second. I'm just going to give you bonus rocks. You know what? I'll wait a little bit because I'm going to add, if we get any donos, I'll add them to the rocks when I give them to you. So you'll get even more bonus rocks, okay? That'll be better. Before we get to the rocks, let me explain the first part of this, where why is this happening in this community this much? It's all you have to do to answer that question for yourself is look at the video clips. Are you seeing people like myself who tell you never to interact with the people we're talking about outside of your own YouTube perusing? Never message them, never DM them, never engage with them. I tell you not to be a creepy stalker. I constantly criticize people for being creepy cyber stalkers and real life stalkers. I talk about how cringy they are, salty, how jealous you have to be of your target to even do that online, right? And it makes them look like the jealous and creepy people that they are. So my criticisms and my warnings are constant throughout the content. It makes it less hearable. You guys sometimes don't like hearing this repeatedly from me, but I say it constantly because it's important. I know that nonsense gives the same, I won't say advice, but the same warning or the same request. We do not incentivize you to do anything to any other creator. We incentivize you to do the right thing that you have to do if you've been doxxed, if you've given money and then been blocked on your refund or whatever it may be. We tell you how to actually get a result by filing a report at a place. Done. We make sure to tell you what place to go depending on your incident. Done. We don't get you justice. We don't tell you that we get you justice because we don't lie to you like that. We're here to criticize. We're here to state where this is wrong so that they don't get banned. They don't seem to believe that, but it's the truth. I want people like Molly and Betty and Justin on the platform being the shitty YouTubers that they are so that I have content to criticize and laugh at amongst all the other tens of thousands of things that we've criticized and laughed at since I've been on the platform. I do not want creators here, though, that will try, because of how stalkery they are, how disrespectful, hateful, and evil they are, that they would pursue people either digitally or in real life. As we see, most of the ones that are really prolific with inciting this stuff, like Betty and Molly and some of the other people we've reported, have extensive backgrounds. One, many restraining orders. You heard about that. One, another like Betty, literally, what do you think would have happened to Betty if she wouldn't have been stopped from choking that man? You think maybe she would have crushed his windpipe or maybe killed him? Yeah. It's domestic violence to the worst degree. It's not like I'm criticizing her, like she tried to frame it where this guy was beating on her so she hit back or something. Hell, I wouldn't give you shit for that. But when you're the full-on aggressor and you've lied, and your current content is you going around in public, standing outside, there are people that Betty has almost got into it to in public. You've seen this, right? And you've seen the angry side of her. You've seen the angry side of Molly. Molly and Betty have a very similar angry side, and they like to put themselves in situations where they are physically around other people with their propensity to act in these angry and crazy ways. So when they're inciting, when they're sitting on their streams and they're insulting the people that criticize them, lying on them, trying to tell their audience details about their personal lives and where they live, things that have nothing to do with the criticism, the content, the reactions, that is the thing that makes them responsible when their audience or themselves. You see, I'm not even saying it was their audience. For all we know, these people were told to go do this to nonsense. And that's because we've seen them sit on stream. This is not an accusation. This is not a guess. We have watched them. I have video clips. The last video from the Liver King video, the second to last video on Unirock 2, is all of this in the most prolific way so that you can click it, see it, and hear it for yourself, and then know that when I say that they tell their audience to go do this shit, you don't have to fucking trust me. The evidence is in a fucking 15-minute video, 12-minute video over on Unirock 2. And you can just watch the previous streams here and watch me literally react to them all in real time for hours. I figured you'd want the condensed version. You're more than welcome to watch me react to all of those. They are the previous videos on this channel. You'll be able to figure them out by looking at the fucking titles and the headlines. The point is, their behavior while they're out there literally trying to build a community that rewards them for acting insane and crazy. And they try to cultivate people that are not good at judging the behavior of others. In fact, they're so bad at it, they reward the worst behavior, the craziest behavior, with super chats and cash apps. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have one of those too. It's down in the description. But my point is, when they get those rewards for acting so crazy and the audience gets used to rewarding it, they lose their filter. They've seen so much crazy that they forget to actually think for a second. Wait a minute, should I be financially supporting somebody who's doing this kind of thing, right? Holy Spackle says, BB is bad news. She false DMCA burnt toast to infograb. Always use a lawyer to fight those. Also, Uni needs pudding. Fig pudding. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas, Spackle, and Happy New Year's to you too. And I will get me some pudding. Do you see my decorations? See my... Oh, look what Rachel did. She hung up this painting we got from my studio. Do you guys like the painting? I know it's really old-fashioned-y and old-timey. It's a mountain, an ocean, and a beach. I think it's really, a good... little here, let's take a look at it really quick so that you can see it better. But I really do think it's a good painting for the studio. I think it's gonna be a really bottom corner is, oh, it's okay. I mean, I'll look at it sometime. I'm just gonna show them what it looks like here up close real quick. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. She wants me to read the information about it, but it's hard to see. But I'll do it later. Later in the stream, I'll go back there and I'll tell you what it says and who painted it and all that good stuff. Anyway, though, Very nice, right? I've got more coming. Remember my old decorations? We've got them all. We've got all my old stuff. We're going to figure out a way to set it up. I don't want to set up a lot of stuff because we're going to be moving things in a little bit. We got some more furniture and stuff coming, so you'll have my full studio set up soon. Back to the topic at hand. I'm boring you. Molly is live talking shit on nonsense right now. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So fucking, she's not out there telling people that it's bad to dox nonsense. Nonsense shouldn't have been doxed. She's out there talking shit on her right now. Anybody know what channel it's on? Because I don't see it. I found it.
If she wants to be anonymous, you leave her. To my attention, not directly, but he made a video the other day that this woman nonsense was taking it a little too far.
How is nonsense taking it too far? She literally is just criticizing you guys. If you want to say that, you can go get the damn clip of what she did and said and play it so that people can... You're lying to your audience. You're building a narrative right there.
Because what she was doing...
She's threatening her.
Yeah, that's my department.
This right here, this is the behavior. This that you're hearing and listening to is the behavior that they use to incite the shit that just happened today. Don't think that this is some fucking coincidence that this happened to nonsense and now this is the way that Molly's acting.
Oh my God.
Oh, we'll have somebody have it recorded, I'm sure. We need this recorded and re-uploaded is what we need.
Finally get the hell in that. Yeah. Marissa, don't show your address. I don't give a fuck.
Why don't you sweep your porch? You're always talking shit on everybody else's.
Send me a bucket of chicken, motherfucker.
Why don't you sweep that shit?
Starbucks.
You know, you're always talking about people's houses and how they look.
I'm like, I don't feel good. Please tell me. I said, baby, please tell me. That's a medicine ball. He goes, you're sick again? I said, my mom's me. You are, in fact, a fucking loser. All right?
See, this is not normal behavior. You do not get a person doxxed and then Molly says, I'm innocent, I didn't do it, but you're a loser and I'm insulting you.
You need to get fucking dick. If your husband is there, there's no reason.
See, this proves that she got fucking, that Molly had something to do with it. This proves it. Molly would be sitting here telling people, don't dox my criticizers, don't go after them. She's inciting her audience to go at nonsense with this stream.
Then that you should be sitting in front of a freaking camera.
But remind, about 5 minutes, you'll hear her threaten. Okay, so I'm going to go back from the end to the 5-minute mark, okay? And if you give me a different timestamp, here's how you get the timestamp. Just tell me what it says when you hover over it, okay? I'm going back I'll go back 5:50.
So yeah, I know the bitch knows that. I know
the bitch. She's not a bitch. She hasn't been a bitch to any of you. You are disgusting for treating her this way. We're not going to tolerate it. We're not tolerating it, Molly.
She exists and that's her.
She looks beautiful. She has a nice room she's in. There's nothing wrong you can say about her. You tried to tell people I'm in a fucking basement. All you can do is lie about us. That's all you can do is try to lie on us and then think that your lies are going to do something to us.
So yeah, Becky, cut the shit and stop obsessing over me. There's no
obsessing. So why don't you stop obsessing over Summer Wells or Dre or anyone else? We can talk about other people without it being obsessing. If we're looking at your public stuff and commentating, it's not obsessing. When you guys go out and dox, that's obsessing. When you guys go out and incite doxing and start to do all this crazy shit you do, that's the obsessing. Oh yeah. And every time somebody lies or does something, you're always going to have both sides are going to have to tell you that the other's lying, because if you're lying, you're going to lie on the other side. They're lying. I'm not lying. But the person that's telling the truth, they're going to tell you they're not lying, but the other side is lying. So you always have to look at the evidence. Look at Nonsense's videos and then go look at Molly's videos. You're the one obsessing, Molly.
Reason why your whole fucking channel should revolve around me, you fucking loser.
Well, you see, that means you're a loser because your entire channel revolves around Dre, or it revolves around Summer, or whoever you're talking about. You are the one that goes live 5 times a day on these people for weeks and months. You're the fucking loser then, because we usually only do a stream a day.
Because that's what you are. If your whole channel revolves around me.
Well, that must mean you're an omega loser. We're losers because we react to a loser? Is that what you're saying?
You are, in fact, a fucking loser, all right? You need to get fucking dick.
So when that you're saying that the reason you were sitting there doing the Dre content for so long, every day, all day, over and over and over, it's because you needed the ew. And because you're a loser and you're obsessed.
If your husband is there, there's no reason that you should be sitting in front of a freaking camera obsessing over me.
How is she obsessing over you? If you put out public content and nonsense talks about it, how is it obsessing? Obsessing would be trying to find out details and dox and attack and lie and make up shit and all that. Someone who actually commentates on how crazy you're acting and all the bad shit you're doing is not obsessing. That's just not true. So I'm sorry, Molly, you're looking in the mirror here. You're describing yourself. You're projecting.
All right? You should be getting fucking pounded from behind. Right? I'm just saying. You gotta have a fucking life. And now I know.
How do you know she doesn't? She has a great home. Her house looks nicer than yours. It's definitely more prettier than yours. She definitely, you know, how do you talk shit on someone that's just in a normal home? How?
Know who you fucking are? And now we know your husband's fucking business.
Oh, this needs reported. You can't fucking say this.
Oh, shit. Girl, you better watch it.
You can't say that shit. You just said that she just got doxxed. Now you know her husband's business and shit. That's a dox and a threat. She could lose her whole channel over this if people report it. What is she doing?
You better fucking watch your shit. Is that a fucking threat? I'm not saying it is, and I'm not fucking.
You just admitted you're threatening her business and her life. You're obsessed. You're the danger. She is right to call you out. You just proved it live.
Saying it isn't, not for nothing.
But you're gonna delete this real quick, aren't you? It don't matter. We've got the damn link. Let me grab the link to this damn video. This is what you need. If she deletes the video, you can go to YouTube support and still report the video if you choose to for her threatening nonsense. This is the link right here. Molly's link to Molly's threatening nonsense. So if you choose to report this video and you can't go find it because she deletes it, I'm going to give you the support page right now. I'm going to give it to you right now. Okay, so you go to YouTube support, okay? You take the link. If she deletes it and you want to report her for threatening her business and her husband, so basically she just admitted to doxing nonsense. She just admitted to doing it and being responsible. She either did it herself or had someone do it. You go and type in YouTube support. Right here. YouTube support, report a video. First one. You go here. You roll down. It'll help you do it, okay? If you can't report it here, you can hit contact us down here. There's a place to contact them. And you can use all these different links until you find either a way to do it, or you can find, you can go to where it says, was this helpful? No, I mean, you can, I just saw where it said contact us. There'll be a page on this. It'll say contact us. That way, even if she deletes this, right here, need more help, contact us. It's going to pull up a little chat window. And you wait until they answer you, and you type in this, I need to report this video with this link because they threatened they dox someone, dox their business and threaten their business and their life. And then you paste the link in there. And when they'll either come back and tell you that they forwarded it on, or they'll come back and tell you they'll give you another link to click on to go do it, okay? And mods, I need your help. Help me find a better page in YouTube support that we can give people. Please, if you feel that, only if you feel that Nonsense had her business and life threatened. I mean, Molly admitted to literally threatening it and her husband's business. Then that you only do it if it's your decision. I'm not inciting you one way or the other. I'm just making sure you know how to do it if you want. And I'm making sure that everybody has this link. The link is in the chat. I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to put the link on Twitter. So link to Molly threatening Nonsense. And you can take this link right here on Twitter at Unirock TV. I'll make it the last link that I tweet out right here. You go to my Twitter and you can copy that link and take it to YouTube support if she takes her video down, if you choose to do it. You cannot threaten her business, her husband's business, their jobs, because you're pissed that she criticizes you, and you know it. And I bet you she's going to delete this damn video here really soon. This is against TOS, and you know it. Viciously against TOS. Viciously. This is the dox. This is you doxing Nonsense. I now know who you are, and I just threatened you. Here, hear it again.
Shit, girl. You better watch it. You better fucking watch your shit. Is that a fucking threat? I'm not saying it is, and I'm not.
Right here. This is Nonsense. Literally, the title of the video is a fucking... give me a second. I'm just saying, make sure that if you file the report, you file it where it starts, where on the timestamp where it's where she starts threatening.
I'm not saying it is, and I'm not fucking saying you are, in fact.
You know, you can delete this now, Molly, but I'm going to record it right now. Here it is.
So yeah, I know the bitch knows that. I know she exists, and that's her. So yeah, Becky, cut the shit and stop obsessing over me. There's no reason why your whole fucking channel should revolve around me, you fucking loser. Because that's what you are. If your whole channel revolves around me, you are, in fact, a fucking loser, all right? You need to get fucking dick. If your husband is there, there's no reason that you should be sitting in front of a freaking camera obsessing over me. All right? You should be getting fucking pounded from behind. Right? I'm just saying. You gotta have a fucking life. And now I
Can you drop it again, Safari? Put the link back in.
know who you fucking are. And now we know your husband's fucking business. Oh, shit. Girl.
You know why she said, oh, shit? She realized, oh no, I just threatened her while I was live. I can literally lose my partnership and my channel for this. That's why she just said, oh shit. Oh my god, I didn't realize that I just threatened her and her husband's life. And their business is their life. They lose that, they're homeless, they're on the fucking street. What are you doing? It's their career. They've worked on it their whole lives, and you're just gonna do it because you're pissed that she called you out? And she called you out for doxing and harassment. She called you out for what you're doing right now. You're not even saying that you don't do it. Why won't you admit it straight to YouTube, Molly? Go contact YouTube, look them dead in the face, and tell them that you're doing this. Oh, you're gonna actually not. You're gonna delete the video when it's done?
Oh.
It's a damn good thing I went live and got this, isn't it?
You better watch it. You
better watch it. These are all threats. These are all threats.
better fucking watch your shit. Is that a fucking threat?
Nonsense does not deserve this. This is evil. It's wrong. You are wrong. This is evil. You do not deserve to do this to people. And look. And now Justin's down here telling people to go watch a German lady's video. What the hell does she say in that? Someone go see what she says there. Yeah, if you can get me that link again, I'm sorry that I didn't grab it. Or if one of the mods can take the link and put it in the general chat for me in Discord, that would really help. Creators are not allowed to do this. You are not a YouTube partner, someone that is paid by YouTube. You are being paid by YouTube to dox and harass people live. And you're inciting more people in your chat to do it. You're inciting more people in the chat to do that. These people know. These people know you're not allowed to do this. Every other creator that has done this has been banned. And you know it.
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not fucking saying it isn't. Not for nothing. You better watch your fucking shit. Keep my name.
She's so pissed off that she's threatening her like crazy. She's saying, now that I know who you are, you better stop talking about me. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
Came out of your fucking mouth, because you're gonna fucking piss me off. I never clicked on any of your fucking bit. I never clicked on.
Stop lying. You've admitted to watching her before. You've admitted to sitting there watching it. What are you talking about?
Any of your fucking videos.
You just literally go, you're so scared. You just scared yourself by threatening her. And you're so scared, you're babbling. You're saying things that you have said the opposite about not even that long ago. YouTube will stop her, Jessica. We need to contact them. You need to go to Team YouTube on Twitter. Take the link of this video and go to Twitter and at Team YouTube. I'm going to do it right now. Go to my Twitter at unirock TV after I tweet this and retweet it and quote tweet it and tag them. How in the hell is she doing this? This video about 5 minutes or so in, it's live now. Molly Golightly threatens another creator after she was doxxed. Says she knows who she is, where her husband and her work, and that it is a threat. Team YouTube. How does a YouTube partner do this over and over? So once I tweet this, you guys, let me check it. You go here to this tweet on my Twitter at unirock TV. You click this button, you put at Team YouTube, and then type what you want. Something like, how are you allowing people to be doxxed by this YouTube partner, Molly Golightly? Why is Molly Golightly allowed to do this for the 100th time? Whatever you think you should say, do it. And if you want, copy the link right here in there too. But just make sure you do this. If we get enough people to tag Team YouTube to see this, they will go look at what Molly just did and make a decision on if it's allowed on the platform or not. But you have to do this. I hope Nonsense goes live right now and tells her audience to tag team YouTube with us with that link. If they want to use my tweet, that's fine. If Nonsense wants to do it on hers, that's fine. Let me know. If any other creator does it, I will go under their tweet and I will tag team YouTube on their tweet also. But this has to stop. I went live to say that doxing has to stop, and Molly did it literally while I'm live again. This is like the 5th time. This is like the 5th time.
That much. But you like fucking talking so much.
You talk more than Nonsense. You talk more than she does about Dre and about these other people. You're being a hypocrite.
You like lying? You like lying about?
She hasn't lied about you at all. If she lied about you, you can go grab the clip where she lies, play it on your show, and call her a liar in front of everybody. You don't have to dox her. That's why you know you're lying. You're lying about her. Or you would grab the clip of Nonsense lying and expose her. But because Nonsense isn't lying and you can't expose her, that's why you're doxing her.
Me? You like lying about me? You like lying about Letitia Bias?
Who lied about Letitia freaking Bias other than you, Molly? Who? You admitted she had a police investigation. You admitted that everything we said was true. So how are you going to just reverse it now because you're pissed? You know why you're mad? You're mad that you threatened her. You know you fucked up right here. You know you've been trying not to threaten people. You've been trying not to dox people, and you just messed up again. And it just so happens to come right when you're acting a certain kind of crazy way and right when you're doing certain kind of crazy things. It's almost like whatever you're doing is making your anger uncontrollable, and you do these things without even realizing it until you're done.
You like lying about these people? You like lying?
Lie? What? Who lied? You lied. You did. Letitia's gone. She didn't get justice for Marvon or the grandson. She didn't file in court. She didn't do anything. She took the money and literally ran. You told us she was going to sue Dre and go and update it every step of the way. Every part of the lawsuit was going to be brought. You guys are going to come here and update everybody who funded the lawsuit. But Letitia's gone. You admitted Letitia changed her phone number on you and isn't talking to you. How are you going to just get on your channel and lie again? You think it's going to work this time? You know why it's not going to work this time? There are too many creators out there. And if you're a creator out there, big or small, you should cover this. All of us need to work together, man. I know people think it's not going to work. I'm telling you, if we start working together, it will. Everybody upload a video. Everybody go live. Everybody clip this if you're not a creator. Everybody tag team YouTube if you're not if you are or you're not a creator. Message your favorite creator and send them this clip of her doing this and say, please help us get a hold of Team YouTube. How do you... Should Nonsense have to suffer this shit? Should Nonsense have to suffer Molly threatening and harassing her? Yes or no in the chat. There's the poll. Because Molly acts like that Nonsense should be able to fucking suffer this. Did it just... What, did I type too much? No, I don't want a third option. Thank you. There. I like Nonsense. She's a good person. She's kind. She's funny. She's comedic. Every time she reacts to a video, she's honest. If she messes something up, she changes it. She showed her face today. She's beautiful. You know, she's got a nice place that she's in. She's not like sitting there like Betty and them, and she doesn't go out and harass people and all that. She uses her voice to give her opinion. She speaks with her voice, and because she's real, and because she's honest, and because she doesn't lie, and because she doesn't hold back, and because she does follow the rules, she does respect people's rights, that's why people support her. You are losing support, Molly, because you do not respect other people's rights. You don't respect their privacy. You don't respect anything. Somebody criticizes you, you're immediately going to go to their fucking home and try to harass them instead of responding to what they said. Because you're the problem. You're the issue. We follow YouTube's guidelines. You're not.
Lying about me? You like that?
What the fuck? You've lost your mind, Molly. So Molly is live on this video right now. Live with Molly Golightly. She just changed the fucking name. Why are you doxing her last name? So she changed the name to dox her last name. She doxed her last name. Her last name wasn't out there. You just doxed her last name. Her last name wasn't out there. She didn't put it out. She called herself Becky. You just fucking doxed her last name on your channel. You're gonna lose your partnership over this. This is direct and provable harassment. How are people not reporting this? How are people not over there reporting this video right now? It's exactly, if it starts at 11:30, what's 11:30 minus 6 minutes? 11:30 minus 6 minutes. What is it? 4 minutes and 30 seconds? No, it's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. She starts threatening nonsense at the 5 minute to 5 minute and 15 second mark. And the video is still up. How did she get away with this? You doxed her. You just doxed her. The person who put her dox did it in her live chat. It got deleted. So when Nonsense said her name, she didn't say her last name, Molly. How did you have her first and last name sitting there for you to change your title? How did you just change your title to her first and last name if you weren't the one that doxed her? You weren't the one that had this done, and you're not doxing her here. You are releasing her last name right here. Definition of doxing. When you released her last name, you threatened her and her family's business and her family's work. That is a fucking dox. Okay, so how many votes we got? 85, and 5% of 85 said yes. So 5% of the people watching are Molly trolls. So that's not a lot. So we just found out we only have 5% Molly trolls watching out of 85. That's like 4 people. She's really lost her sway, hasn't she? She's really, see, I don't run those polls for the reason that I type in the poll. I run the polls to find out how many Molly simps are out there watching right now who vote yes anonymously. It tells me how many there are. Molly's lost her pool. They would normally be able to affect my poll down at least 10%, 15%. Kool-Aid says, breaking, Molly's brain leaked. What? Not when Nonsense cammed up today. I know. She can't take it. She's so pissed because Nonsense didn't care. Nonsense just, showed her face and said, well, I guess they doxed me. But you know what? You still doxed her, Molly. You still fucking doxed her. Right in front of us all. You did it again. You guys need to post on your community tabs if you have any viewers. You need to go to your Twitters, tag Team YouTube with the link to this video, and you need to tell Team YouTube to freaking do something because Molly is live doxing another creator, and at the 5-minute mark, she threatens her and her husband.
Husband's got...
If you don't want to post it yourself, go to @UnirockTV on Twitter and do it there.
Got a fucking business? How about we start looking into your money? Because I like going there. Listen, I was...
Starts to threaten her even more. Literally threatening her even more. Please listen to me. If you aren't okay with partnered YouTube creators using the money from their audience to dox and send their audience to harass the businesses and lives of other creators just because Nonsense does content that is less intrusive and less extreme than Molly. Molly is not thinking because she's mad. If Molly says that Nonsense's content is somehow wrong, her reacting and talking about all the crazy things Molly is doing, then factually, she's admitting that her content is the worst content on the platform that should be banned. Because if she's saying that nonsense should have to suffer losing her business and family and all these things simply because Molly is pissed off that she's talking about how Molly is manipulating, lying, and harassing and doxing people and criticizing it, then when Molly goes to travel to people's places, when Molly goes and does these things, how is it not bad? Molly needs reported to Team YouTube on Twitter. I can only tell you that I have reported this video myself, and I never do that because it's so extreme that I can't believe it's still up. It is a literal dox in real time, threatening nonsense. It's malicious. Everything about this is malicious. Doxing is a difference between why are you sharing the information? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for documentary reasons, for criticism reasons? Are you doing it respectfully with respect to their rights and their privacy? Or are you doing it to be malicious, threaten them, scare them, or affect their lives? She just admitted she's trying to affect their lives. She's trying to ruin their business.
I wasn't gonna go after that little fucking twerp in fucking Ohio because he ain't got fucking shit. What do you got?
Now you're sitting here yelling about me. I'm not a twerp. I'm too old to be a twerp. Twerps are younger. You could at least call me a boomer. Now you're mad at me? You're mad at me because what am I doing wrong, Molly? I'm sitting here upset that you're threatening nonsense.
What do you got, Miss Sprinkle? What do you fucking got?
Look at the thumbnail off camera to report as well. What do you mean, Leah? I don't understand how to do that. Thumbnail off camera. Huh? She put Nonsense's picture on the thumbnail? No fucking way. Yeah, she doxed her. Fully doxed her on this stream. I can't believe I started my video is, oh my god, yeah, she did. Holy fucking shit. Molly ended it? Did Molly end the stream? It says it's ended. This needs to be reported. You can't do this to people. You can't threaten their jobs. You can't threaten their family. And you know what? How is her husband guilty of something? How is he guilty at all? What did this innocent man do to deserve to have his business attacked? Or what are you going to do? Lie on him? Like, how can you do something to his business? You're admitting you're going to do something untrue to his business. You're going to do something like, you're going to lie or something, right? Because you don't have any interaction with that business. It's not like you, I don't know, I have no clue what the business does, but it's not like you were a patron of that business and you have an issue with it or something, or they gave you bad service. So what are you going to do, Molly? And how is it that after you threaten people like this, they get swatted, they get CPS called on them, they get their business is reported, they get things like that happen right after you do this? It is your fault. You did this. And I guess I'm just a little twerp.
You got some money in the fucking bank? You want to edit my fucking words and say that I said that Dre McCray fucking murdered her fucking husband?
I played it. I played you saying you were with the man. You were with the father, and both of you talked about how she was trying to poison. So what do you think poisoning is? What do you think poisoning is, Molly? Do you think poisoning is some kind of living? Do you think poisoning, you think you could poison somebody and it's not murder? What is it called? A high five when you poison somebody? Is it called a dance? Is it a waltz or is it a break dance? Poisoned you. What is a poisoning then, Molly? What? I've got the video. What are you talking about? There's a reason why you haven't responded to any of our live videos. You are angry. You are mad that you fucking threatened nonsense live because of anger. Out of anger, you're pissed. You know you just broke TOS, and you're just mad at me because I'm talking about it. I'm not even doing anything fucking wrong talking about you breaking TOS. You accused Dre. I played the fucking... What do you... So you think you can go and delete shit, and then it's just gone? You think when you delete something... What the fuck just happened? Oh, God. Now the video is going to start messing up. Watch. You think you can delete something and it undoes it? Is that what you think? Because you guys did talk about Dre poisoning Marvon. I've got the video clips. What do you mean? What do you call it then? Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my God. I know my house is all dark and shit. Like a bomb pot.
What happened? Did I fucked it up, didn't I?
You fucking pissed me off. I never clicked on any of your fucking bit. I never.
Okay, we heard that.
In fucking Ohio, because he ain't got
right around here.
fucking shit. What do you got?
He ain't got shit. What have I ever said that I have? What do you mean I ain't got shit? I ain't got shit. Well, I'll show you right now what I have, Molly. I'll help you out here. Here is what I have. The only thing I've ever said I have. That's, you know what you do? You hate people. You put people in a position where if we come out and tell the truth, we are immediately an enemy. If we look at your words where you came out and said all this garbage about Dre, you did say she was starving her kids. Gee, I wonder what happens to children that are starved. Huh? Isn't that called abuse? Doesn't that lead to them dying? Doesn't that lead to them having permanent fucking body disfigurement and permanent health issues? Here, link for YouTube help in reporting, says Becca. Did someone put it in? Because am I just missing it? Here, let me open the Q&A tab, okay? If I miss anything, put it here, mods, okay? If I miss anything, viewer or mods, put it here. So there's the Q&A open. That'll help with things not floating by. Thank you, Becca, by the way. I mean, it's like gaslighting. Literally, she gets angry. She gets pissed off, and she starts to fucking gaslight. You know? You know what it is? I think, when did she go live and do this? When did she go live? Was it after I started my stream? Was it after I started my stream? She went live? I'm pretty sure she wasn't live when I started my stream. When I scheduled my stream and I was live pretty quick, maybe like 15 minutes later. So she must have gone, yeah, she went live. So she saw my title. She most likely clicked and listened to what I was saying in the beginning. And in the beginning, I was just bitching about how fucked up it was that Nonsense got doxxed. And I talked about how it was Molly and Justin and Betty and their community, all of their fault. Huh? Fuck. I talked about how it was their fault. So she must have heard me say that, went into a fucking rage. It was 41 minutes ago, and I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. So yes, she listened to the first little bit of my stream, got pissed off, and went to her live channel, her second channel, and it just had a fucking complete breakdown. Somebody download that fucking video, because she hasn't hit it yet. We need this whole fucking thing. This is main channel material right here. I'm a YouTuber, Molly. I'm not your enemy. I've given you the best advice anyone could give you on the platform. I've been nice to you while you sat and tried to fucking threaten my kids, while you tried to threaten anyone that could ever have even known me, you know? While you sat there and tried to look me and my entire family up on any platform that you possibly could, I still came onto this thing. I still tried to give you good advice, and I still tried to help you not lose your channel. You're gonna lose your channel because you threaten people's homes and businesses live. So even if you go offline and you just sit on the couch and steam and you don't do anything, your peons go out and harass and dox and threaten people. And you know it, and you know that's why you do those angry streams. You know that's why you do those angry streams. Let me see if I can download this without it fucking up our stream here.
Down, show you.
Got the whole thing. I got the whole thing, y'all. She's already, you guys already saw her. You know this stream she just did. It is the same kind of stream It's the same kind of stream that she did to me about 3.5 weeks into us talking about Letitia and the fundraiser, okay? So she went over to the Molly Go Live channel, or she might have even done it on her main channel. It's hard to tell because she deletes shit so fucking fast, right? And she went there and started telling people, who is this uni guy? And what did she call me? Like, she had a nickname for me. And she sat there trying to make up shit, living in your mom's basement and all that. That's where we got this, Basement Rock. We changed my Discord name to Basement Rock in honor of Molly trying to tell you I lived in a basement. Anyway, though, she went and made up all this shit about me, lied about me, you know, literally thought that I was other people than I actually am. And God, you know, who knows what they do to people that they, you know, dox wrongly, because once she started to be able to maybe find, you know, like one of my family members or something, she started to DM them, her or her peons DM'd them, said fucked up shit to them. They had to private their shit and everything. You know, they went and tried to grab pictures of me driving in a car and all this. They still go out to Twitter and try to vet bash me. They literally lose and get dunked on every time, but they still try to do it. And then you've got LB over there trying to pretend as if, you know, she didn't get all of this fake ass information when she repeats the same bullshit that Molly lies about. She wants to act like she's not sitting there with Molly doing the same shit. Yeah, you are. We already know. We already fucking know. We know what you guys do. We know how you do it. We've watched you for months now. And you guys are you're different than every other group because you guys tell on yourselves. Every other group that does what you do, they do it behind the scenes. They don't do it in front of the scenes. They don't have these angry outbursts like you and Betty and shit, and you guys rush to your channels and act like this, and then you delete the video real fast. And you've just doxed Nonsense and threatened her on the Molly Go Live channel. It is there right now. And I can't fathom how YouTube hasn't acted yet on you. Because you know you're wrong. You know you can't do this. You have literally criticized other people for doxing other people. You know you're doing it because you're mad and you're in a bad headspace right now. And we know that about you too. And it's why we've tried to calm your ass down, get you to hear us, and get you to stop doing this. You act like, oh, you know, you can sit there and talk about Nonsense and you can say the dumb shit you're saying, like she's obsessed with you and that's all that she talks about and all this garbage. But you can't say that about me. You are literally So for the last few days, I've got over 10,000 videos I've done. I could probably say 15,000 because I've uploaded multiple videos or longer videos every day for the last 8, 9, 10 years. And if you look, this is not even my main channel. This is my second main channel. You are a very small portion of my content. A very small portion. Let's go to my home screen here. So for the last few days, I've been streaming. Go here to my my best of commentary and response. You don't get me my views. My commentary videos gets me my views. You can go watch the AVGN video. You can go watch the Kate Yup mystery that I solved. You can go watch the police impersonators. How about you jump over to YouTuber Turns Into a Waifu, or Lily Jean in the saga of the stage mom momager? Or how about Jimmy Kimmel canceled by the cancel culture mob that he created? Go watch any of my content. You are not my main shit, and you know it. I'm just a regular YouTuber that came in and saw you doing this to other YouTubers and criticized you. Now, I need to prepare for tonight's live stream. Oh my God, it's already almost 8 o'clock. If we're going to do another stream. Either way, though, I need to go to the store. Got to go grab some stuff. Got to do some things. So I'll be right back. Thank you. And I support Nonsense. Please go to my Twitter at unirock TV and tag Team YouTube under my tweet. Get the link to that video and do, if you feel like it needs reported, or if you feel like you just want to tag Team YouTube, whatever you think needs to happen, it's up to you. But I can't understand how she can harass and dox and threaten Nonsense with impunity as a creator with a partnership on this platform. It is disgusting. YouTube, you need to stop letting this happen. Somehow, you could either tell her to stop, which you won't do, or now that she's done it to 180 people, you could actually step in and do something. Jesus Christ in heaven. I'll give you guys rocks when I get back. Please consider paypal.me/unirock. And yes, I do have the video downloaded. I will be uploading about this dox against Nonsense on Unirock too. When I do, please support it, like it, and share it.